Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Wooden Railway Stories, Episode 69, Candy Crane. With Halloween rapidly approaching on the island of Sodor, the docks was very busy. So one day, Dennis came in to help Salty. "Today is going to be very busy for you," said Salty. "There's going to be 4 cargo cars coming in on Boast Road that Cranky's going to unload into your 4 cargo loads. That's what I need for you today." "Alright, fair enough. Doesn't seem too difficult," said Dennis. "The 4 cargo cars are over there with a caboose at the end, and by the looks of it, Boast Road's coming in." Dennis soon coupled up to the cargo cars. Then Salty rolled up next to him. "I forgot to mention one thing," said Salty. "Percy will be coming with Old Slow Coach in a little bit, and he'll be taking the cargo cars from here. Meanwhile, James will come and take Old Slow Coach from here." "Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter to me," said Dennis. "Just make sure once you have all the cargoes in their cargo cars that you leave them where they are right now. You do not want them crossing a line, as they could cause danger to another engine." "Thanks," said Dennis. "I'll try to keep that in mind." Boast Road did arrive and was ready to drop off the cargo. "Oh, these children will love all the candy they get. Or at least that's what I think are in these cargo cars. Whatever it is, I know the children will love it. Cranky, I honestly don't care what's in there. If anything, these kids should be getting coal." "How rude," said Cranky. "These kids are good." And Cranky soon dropped off his first cargo. "Alright," said Cranky. "That's the 2 cargo we have now." "I better go get more," said Boast Road as he left. Meanwhile, Percy was picking up passengers at Wellsworth Station. "Next stop, the docks. Peep peep," said Percy as he chugged away. James, on the other hand, had just arrived at the docks. Come on, Salty. Where's Percy and Old Slow Coach? I have some important passengers to take, and why aren't all the cargo in Dennis's cargo cars?" "Boast Road will be here shortly with the other 2, and Percy just left Wellsworth with Old Slow Coach." "Well, the sooner the better. I want to go." Fortunately, the trip wasn't too long for Boast Road, and he quickly arrived with the next 2 cargo. "Finally," said James as Boast Road pulled in. "I thought you would take forever." "Calm down, James," said Boast Road. "You couldn't be doing any better than me." Luckily, Cranky was quick like last time, and quickly got both cargoes in their respective cargo cars. Salty and James soon moved out of the way so Dennis could put the cargo cars in the right spot. Unfortunately, Dennis did not listen to Salty, and he put the cargo cars in the wrong spot, in the middle of the tracks. Unfortunately, Salty, James, and Dennis could not see the cargo cars were in the wrong spot. And unfortunately, Percy was rapidly approaching the docks. "Help!" cried Percy. "There's cargo in my way," but it was too late. The cargo went everywhere. Unfortunately for everybody, what they thought was candy inside of the cargo cars was actually chocolate. "Oh man," said Percy. "This is a deja vu. I need to stop running into chocolate." "Ha ha ha," said Cranky. "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." "Dennis, I told you not to leave the cargo in the middle of the tracks." "I'm sorry," said Dennis. It didn't take long for Harvey and Rocky to arrive at the docks. If there was one good thing in the accident, it was that only Percy and the cargo were off the tracks. Old Slow Coach was just derailed, and Dennis and the caboose did not get derailed. After a little bit, the remains of the cargoes were put back in their cargo cars. Meanwhile, James went to go take Old Slow Coach. But before he left, James had one thing to say. Thanks to you guys, I won't be right on time and really reliable." And James puffed away. Dennis, Salty, and Percy remained at the docks. "I'm very, very sorry about what happened to you, Percy. It's never happened before, where an engine's been covered in chocolate, and I hope for it to never happen again." "Unfortunately," said Percy, "I can't say the same about myself. This isn't the first time it's happened, but I do hope it's the last. At least this chocolate tastes good." "I really am sorry for the accident," said Dennis. Meanwhile, Edward pulled in to tell the engine some news. "Well," said Edward, "Sir Topham Hatt told me that they will be able to get Percy in later today, and the chocolate should be off of him." "Oh, thank you, Edward," said Percy. "Ha ha," said Colin. "What we thought would be a dock full of 2 candy cranes ended up being a dock with 1 chocolate-covered engine." And Percy couldn't help but laugh at that.